Freight brokers are adapting to a market dominated by shippers. Throughout the period from 2020 to 2022, as demand for trucks increased sharply and supply decreased, third-party logistics companies and freight brokers helped shippers find trucks for their cargo. 2023 is a battle against weak demand and abundant capacity in a market that has been turned on its head. Today, shippers demand that their brokers provide efficiencies based on lower costs, reliable capacity, service and technology that streamlines the entire process. Echo Logistics CEO Doug Wagoner believes this market cycle was somewhat unique given the breadth and severity of the fluctuations. The simplistic point of view is that when capacity is limited, shippers rely on brokers to find trucks because we have a large directory of service providers, he explained. In a free market, the prevailing opinion is that shippers do not need brokers, they can go directly to the carriers and get a good price. Wagoner added that the industry has changed significantly in recent years with technological innovation and shippers demanding more brokers provide automation and technology services. John Jansen, Vice President of Global Logistics for branded apparel distributor Sanmar, doesn't think the benefits of working with brokers have changed. With a network of 10 distribution centers across the US and thousands of deliveries daily, it remains focused on a small number of trusted asset-backed brokers. We're playing the long game, he said. We benefit during periods of high and low demand. The rate will be whatever it will be. Brokerage technology is a valuable area, Jansen added. Real-time tracking, accurate, automated notifications are essential, he said, explaining that improving digital cargo matching and dynamic pricing tools is also critical. How do brokers differ in this market? The quality of the equipment, the availability of carriers on certain routes, and the ability to provide cargo route management instead of one-off orders, said Rock Magnan, Chief Executive of RK Logistics Group, a Silicon Valley 3PL company that also provides freight brokerage services. You have to be a resource for both the truck driver and the shipper. Shipper demand. In any market environment, shippers need much more from their broker or 3PL than just access to the truck, said Mac Pinkerton, President of Surface Transportation for North America at C.H. Robinson. A great 3PL has the expertise to optimize supply chains, making them more cost-effective for the shipper, no matter where we are in the freight cycle, he said. In its latest customer survey, Pinkerton noted that 87% of shipper respondents said finding ways to reduce costs in their supply chains is critical to their success this year. This is why demand for network analysis and supply chain optimization is at an all-time high, he said. Kevin Clonch, Director of Ryder Systems Freight Brokerage Services Group, said brokers today must meet three key requirements: available capacity, flexibility, and the ability to scale up and down while providing the shipper with some risk protection. What a broker means to a shipper hasn't lost value. It's just taken on a different meaning, said Shelley Austin, founder and president of 3PL and freight broker Intech Freight and Logistics. During the pandemic, shippers used multiple brokers because they thought it would give them additional options, she recalls. What shippers didn't realize was that all of these brokers, she said, were using the same resources when capacity was tight. Today, shippers are being more selective about their brokers and being strategic about the role they play, Austin says. Most experienced shippers focus on one or two key partners, focusing on the value and cost of the services provided. Survival in the freight market. Brokers that stayed on track with their shippers, maintained a good carrier management strategy and avoided overreactions to temporary market conditions saw better results, noted Armstrong and Associate CEO Evan Armstrong. The real losers are those who relied entirely on the spot market in 2021 and 2022, who primarily operated at low boards, he noted. Now the brokerage market has gone back to basics and is aggressively automating both front and back office operations, Armstrong said, noting that an effectively automated back office operation should be able to process 300 invoices per person per day. The technology has helped improve productivity and has allowed some brokers to handle up to 15 loads a day, Armstrong said. Automating the booking process with apps like Parade and Trucker Tools is a big step, as is the influence of supply chain tracking solution providers like Project 44, FourKites and MacroPoint. Armstrong emphasized that brokers' experience and knowledge, as well as their ability to develop and maintain deep personal relationships with carriers, remain a competitive advantage that technology-only players in the market cannot match.